Good morning. Hold on one second, guys. Good morning, guys. It's me, your one and only strange angel, Miss Elizabeth Denise. Good morning. Good afternoon to my people on the West Coast. I mean, it's the East Coast. I'm tired. Good morning to my people in the Midwest and West Coast. Good afternoon to everyone else on the East Coast and everyone else around the world. Um, Story time. This particular story will be um, sensitive subject, sensitive matter. Um, this is not for the faint of heart, and I would prefer that the young ones really don't watch this one because I could be using some language that might not be appropriate for the little ones to hear, but this is exactly how I feel. I have been raped 7 times. The first time I was 13, and I don't even remember the guy or whatever. Um, I was 13. This was after I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity at 13 to a guy in high school. Um, he promised not to tell anybody that we did it, and of course, the next day he went. He went and told the world. My brother found out, and everybody found out, and I only had sex because other girls in my class were saying that they were doing juice. That's the only reason why I even did anything because they, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, and he's happy. Well, I probably shouldn't have listened to that. Anyhow, let me preface that with saying I've always been a bit ahead of my time. I started developing breasts when I was 10 years old. By the time I was 12, I was a 38D. Yeah, I was 38D at the age of 12. I'm 43 now. I'm 43, and I'm carrying the girls underneath here. So excuse my fan. Excuse my fan at my feet. Um, I've always been ahead of the curve between older guys or whatever. Um, Chronic runaway from home. As I said in my last video, um, it wasn't by my stepfather. So please don't. No, wasn't him. Melvin Smith is the best father I could ever have. I could ever ask for. My dad never did anything like that to me. My biological father, on the other hand, we'll get to that in just a little bit. Um, so I was raped at 13. Goodness. I was hurt so bad internally. Um, I couldn't walk for 3 days. And that's when I finally went to the hospital. At this point in my life, I was not in my parents' home. Um, if you watched my last video, I left home when I was 13 because of the constant abuse at home and not being. I felt I wasn't loved by my mother. Um, so I left home at 13 and went into foster care, and that's all this is going on. While in foster care, lovely. Uh, Make sure this is close. People can see me. Um, I thought I was okay until I couldn't walk. Literally, I was crawling on the ground like a dog, hands and knees on the ground, and went to the hospital. Um, they said nothing was wrong, but I knew something wasn't right. It felt like my stuff was shifted because the guy who raped me had a big penis, like 12, 13 inches. Um, not only did he not know how to do it, not only did he not know how to do it, he didn't know what to do with it. He hurt me in the process. And I believe that one incident springboarded me eventually having total abdominal hysterectomy surgery. Get to that in a minute. The other times was just by boyfriends I said no. They kept going. I guess that was just the thing. The last time I was raped, it was by somebody I had formerly dated, and I decided, oh, I can be friends with this person since we're not together anymore. We don't live together anymore. All is fine. All is well. Well, no, just no. March 9th, 2001. I remember that because 3 days later, March 12th, 2001, I attended my first WWE show at Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Um, so most of my life happened in California, Southern California, actually. Uh, I was up the street doing a photo shoot at a mall at uh, Slauson Swap Meet or Crenshaw Mall, excuse me. And I called him. He worked down the street. I just wanted to see how he was doing. I knew his job. I knew his boss. They knew me. No biggie. Sure, come on by. I'll see you. Come on by. We'll hang out, whatever. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Had my photo shoot. Went to his job. Sat down for a little while to talk to him for a little bit, just to see if we could still be friends. My hormones got the best of me because I'm like, he's hot. I want some. Let's get it in. I changed my mind just as we were about to start. I just wasn't, as my sex drive was through the roof. I did a double take on the situation. I'm like, do I really want to have sex with this guy? No, I don't. I'm good. I changed my mind. Yes, fellas, women can change our minds in the middle of, before, during, after, whatever. When there's a no, there's a no. No means no. And I mean that shit. No means no. I said no. The most cold and callous voice came from him. I don't give a shit what you say. You're going to give me that, and that's all there is to it. Turns my head, pushes me into the table we were at, and rapes me. I wondered then, was it my fault? Did I bring this on myself? There are days I still wonder if it was my fault. Could I have done something? Could I have not gone? Yeah, I could have not gone, but in hindsight 2020, who expects the person that they used to date to take advantage of them? I sure as hell didn't. Went to the hospital, made a police report. Called the police. I called the police. I made the report. I went to the hospital and had that ungodly rape kit done on me. That is the most invasive procedure that anybody who has been violated could ever go through. I went through all this by myself. Now, this time I was not speaking to my family, so it really wasn't a thing for me to tell anybody because, as I said in my last video, with me being abused, I thought it didn't matter. But I did what people say you should do: call the police, make a report, go to the hospital. I did all that, and he was arrested. He was arrested for 3 days and they let him out 3 days later, saying that there wasn't enough sufficient evidence to press charges. What do you mean there's not enough evidence to press charges? This motherfucker raped me. What do you mean? When he gets out, the day he gets out, I go down to the DA's office to figure out my next plan. I was told by that DA, no, I don't remember his name, so can't nobody go after him. Unfortunately, I don't remember the DA's name. I was laughed out of the building, basically saying the jury wouldn't prosecute because you guys lived together at one time. I said, what does that have to do with the fact that this man took advantage of me? He raped me. He took what I didn't want to give him. I was laughed out of the building. Sorry, guys, it cut off on me. From that point on, I decided to keep my mouth shut. If anything else happened to me, I wouldn't tell the cops because nobody would do anything. I was raped while I was homeless. Who would believe a homeless woman that was raped? I know this man by name, full name. He now works for the FBI. You can't really do anything because double jeopardy, you can't get tried twice for the same crime. I've had problems with relationships with the opposite sex, including my fiance now. I don't trust men at all. I'm terrified of men. I doubt my sunshine would ever do anything like that to me. It's just I have a fear that if I become friends with someone that I ever dated, they would hurt me. I tried to kill myself behind this, Lord knows how many times, because there are days I just can't take it. I've gone through counseling twice. My last counseling session, about a year ago, before my therapist had to move to Louisiana, and I can't get upset about that because happy wife, happy life. His wife didn't want to be in Wisconsin anymore. She wanted to go back home, so he had to move. I get it. um, excuse me. Um, I still cry. I still cry at night. There are days I just cry all day because it hurts. Almost 20 years later, I go through this. People think I'm strong because I'm always smiling. I always have a positive outlook. There's a reason for that. Because if I don't smile, I don't have a positive outlook, I can't live. And I refuse to let that son of a bitch get the best of me. I said all that to say this. If you are a man, a woman, boy or girl who has ever been violated, tell someone. Just because justice wasn't served in my case doesn't mean justice can't be served for you. Open your mouth, speak your words, tell someone. I promise you, somebody will listen to you. Times have changed now. Men and women who violate men and women get put in jail now. I did what I was supposed to do. Nothing happened for me. You do what's best for you, because I promise you, justice will be served for you. I don't know who these words are for. I don't know who's going to see this video. But I just want people to know that there is life after being raped. I promise you, it's hell And it's hard and it is a daily struggle. But I promise you, if you hang on and you want to live and you want to do better and you want to be better after you've been violated, you can be better. As a matter of fact, I was pronounced clinically dead while I was homeless. I came back. And I was mad. Why did you bring me back? I didn't want to come back. I wanted to die. Because there's somebody out there who needs to hear my voice. I've been meaning to tell this part of my story for so long. But I've been scared of the backlash I would receive. My friends not liking me anymore. Or the man I love not loving me anymore because I was hurt. Well, all of that is not true. I have someone who loves me, who adores me, who takes care of me, who makes sure I'm good. And in the same return, I do the same for him. Reach out to someone that you trust. Make sure you speak your mind. Because silence gets no one anywhere. I've been silent for too long. And I can't be silent another second. To the person that raped me, I can't say I forgive you because I never will. You took something from me. No matter how hard I try, I can't get back. But I am living, and I am living well. I am happy, I am healthy, and I'm still alive, you son of a bitch. You thought you could just take what you wanted and walk away. You may think you have gotten away with this, but I promise you, when you meet Jesus on your dying days, you will be reminded of my face and what you have done to me. And I promise you, I can't do anything about it. I've done what I could. Apparently, the law was on your side. But there's one person you will have to deal with. The Creator, the one who knows the number of hairs on your head. You will meet Jesus, and your karma will be then. Yeah, that's how I got, guys. Oh, I hope everyone has a blessed day today. Excuse me. I hope everyone has a blessed day today. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.